Hey, welcome back to English Edge, the podcast where we talk about real life, real challenges, and real growth while helping you get better at English along the way. I'm John, and I'm really happy you're here. Today, we're going to talk about something that affects all of us, some more than others, some in silence, some without even knowing it has a name, and that is procrastination. It's that weird little gap between what we want to do and what we actually end up doing. That moment when we tell ourselves, I'll do it later, but later turns into tomorrow, then the next week, and suddenly months have gone by. But here's the thing, procrastination is not laziness, and it's not just about time management. It's deeper than that. So today, we're going to explore why we procrastinate, what's really going on behind the scenes, and how we can gently but effectively start beating it. Take a breath, maybe grab a drink, and let's have an honest conversation. So let me start by asking you something. When was the last time you delayed something important? Maybe it was a project, or a conversation, or even a dream. Maybe you've been meaning to start working out, study a new language, fix your resume, or call someone you care about. But for some reason, you just didn't. And instead, you scrolled through social media, watched one more episode, organized your desk, or made a snack you weren't even hungry for. Sound familiar? That's procrastination. And believe me, you're not alone. We procrastinate because deep down, something feels uncomfortable. Maybe the task is boring. Maybe it's difficult. Or maybe, if we're being honest, it scares us a little. Because what if we fail? What if we're not good enough? What if we try and things don't go the way we hope? Our brain is wired to avoid discomfort, so it offers us a quick reward, a distraction, a dopamine hit, a way out. That's why scrolling feels so good. That's why cleaning your closet suddenly becomes urgent. Anything but the actual thing we're supposed to be doing. And here's the kicker. We feel guilty afterward. We say, why didn't I just do it? And that guilt, it makes us feel even worse, which makes us want to escape again. So we procrastinate more. It's a cycle, a really frustrating one. But the good news is we can break it, not by becoming superhuman, not by shaming ourselves, but by understanding what's really happening inside of us. Sometimes procrastination is just fear in disguise, fear of not being perfect, fear of being judged, fear of starting something we're not sure we can finish. Other times it's because we don't know where to start. The task feels overwhelming. It's too big, too vague, too much. So what do? First, we need to get curious. Instead of saying, I'm lazy, ask yourself, what am I avoiding? What are you really feeling when you sit in front of that task? Is it pressure, confusion, boredom, doubt? Just noticing that without judgment can shift everything. Awareness gives you power, and compassion gives you room to grow. When you catch yourself procrastinating, try this. Pause. Take a breath, name what's going on, then do something very small. Not the whole project, just the first step. If you have to write an essay, don't think I need to finish it. Just open the document. Write one sentence, that's it. If you need to go to the gym, don't think I need to work out for an hour. Just put on your sneakers. That tiny action is a win. Why? Because action leads to momentum, and momentum leads to more action. The hardest part is not the work, it's starting. And if you're waiting for motivation, here's a secret. Motivation doesn't come first. Action does. Motivation follows action, not the other way around. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to begin. And you know what? It's okay if it's messy. It's okay if it's not perfect. Perfection is the enemy of progress. You don't need to run the whole marathon today. Just take one step and take another one tomorrow. The key is consistency, not intensity. Let me tell you something else. Some of the most successful people in the world procrastinate. The difference is they've built systems that help them catch themselves. They forgive themselves quickly, and they move forward anyway. Because beating procrastination isn't about being perfectly disciplined. It's about knowing yourself, noticing your patterns, creating tiny habits that support you. Things like setting a timer for just 10 minutes, or working in a quiet place, or turning off your phone for a while, or working with a friend so you feel less alone. And most of all, it's about being kind to yourself, because beating yourself up doesn't work. It just adds more guilt, and more guilt means more avoidance. You don't need to push yourself like a machine. You need to take care of yourself like a human being. Ask yourself, what would support me right now? What would make this easier? And if you mess up, because we all do, just come back. No drama, no judgment, just start again. Every day is a chance to begin again. You are not your procrastination. You are not lazy. You are not a failure. You are just human, learning, growing, trying your best. And you're here, listening, reflecting. That already says so much about you. You want to change. You want to improve. That matters. Let's also talk about your dreams for a second, because procrastination often hides in the shadows of the things we care about most. That business idea you've had for years, that book you want to write, that class you want to take, that change you want to make. They're not random. They matter to you. And you know what hurts the most? Not failure, but regret. The feeling of wondering what could have happened if you had just tried. So let me ask you this, from one friend to another, what is one thing you've been putting off? What would happen if you gave it a little love today? All of it, just a small piece. One email, one sentence, one stretch, one phone call. Would you feel proud, lighter, more free? You deserve that feeling. Because this life isn't about being perfect. It's about moving forward little by little. And sometimes you won't feel like it, and that's okay. But don't let that be your story. You are capable of more than you think. And every time you show up, even just a little, you're building something powerful inside you. Trust that. I want to leave you with this. You don't need to fix everything today. You just need to begin. Tiny steps done with love and consistency can change your life. So next time you find yourself procrastinating, don't fight it. Don't shame it. Just pause, breathe, and choose one small action. You've got this, and I'm proud of you for showing up today. Thank you for listening to English Edge. I'm John, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, be kind to yourself, take a small step, and keep growing. You're doing better than you think. Take care.